Hi everybody, welcome to Andy's Beer Reviews. It's been a crazy hot day today, so I am cooling off with a Sol and Mexican beer. Comes at 4.5%, 4.2% even. I'm sure this used to be 4.5, 4.2% ABV. So that's going to be full of flavour, and it's a Mexican beer that is owned by Heineken and brewed in the Netherlands. So what could possibly go wrong with a beer like that? Right, let's get it open, shall we? Now, it's a well thought of beer. This tends to appear in top 5, although I don't know how many, there's not that many international Mexican beers, but it tends to always appear in the top 3, top 5, never the top of Mexican beers. There's one called Pacifico, which I think usually takes the top spot. Everybody seems to agree it is the best Mexican beer out there. I keep calling it a beer because I think technically they don't want it to be called a lager, do they? So yeah, so not a lager, it is a beer apparently, although it looks like a lager, doesn't it? It's got a beery type head though, to be fair. Yes, that's poured crystal clear, golden, really good, really nice bright white head. That head looks like it might stay, actually. That surprised me a little bit. I'm getting some graininess aromas on the pour as well. Let's see what it is like officially. There is some graininess, but try and see what it says it's got in it actually. It's got a maltiness to it. Oh, it's got malted barley in it. Oh, I've seen an ingredient which I haven't seen now. Yes, it's got malted barley in it. It has got that bready, malty aroma to it. There's a bit of grain in there as well. A bit florally. I'm going to say it smells sweet, but I've seen the ingredients in it. It has got glucose syrup in it. So it's going to be a sweet beer. Right, cheers everybody. It's very thin. I know something like 95.8% of it is water, or close to water anyway, but it does taste like it. It's thin. I'm picking up. It is. There is flavour in there. There is a bit of maltiness in there. There is a bit of graininess in there. It is a little bit sweet. It's got a little bit of hint of bitterness. I'm struggling. I'm sure originally Sol. This is why these are Mexican beers that a wedge of lime into it. I'm sure it's just to add some flavour to a beer that's got no real flavour to it. I'm sure that's why it's done. It's got a lovely head. I think I mentioned that, didn't I? it's just got nothing to it. I think for stuff like this, I think we have to go back to origins of the beer. It's meant for a market where I suppose you've got sun, heat, most of the day, most of the year, and you need something that's going to be cold, refreshing, and quench your thirst. And it does that. It does that. But it's just got nothing else. I mean, I don't know originally. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I don't think they originally had it, so you had to have it with a lime. I don't know if they originally had it as a accompaniment to a meal, so you had all the flavour you needed for your meal, and this just helped the meal go down and quenched a thirst. Honestly, don't know. But for a modern market in the UK, to be fair, it has been red hot today. And yeah, do you know what? In the barbecue in the sun, you could knock a few of these back. 4.2% ABV, so it's very sessionable from that perspective. But from my perspective, I'm trying to look out for some flavour. From a review perspective, I'm trying to find something that's got. It hasn't got anything. It's got a bit of maltiness to it, bit of grainy flavour, a little bit of bitterness. But yeah, all the other stuff is, you know, it's thirst quenching, it's crisp, it's got all that stuff to it. Honestly, not sure I can finish it, if I'm being brutally honest. And I thought that glucose syrup might have added a little bit more. It is semi-sweet, but I've not had a lot to it. I don't know if the beer's always been like this. I don't know if it's since Heineken's taken over production of it. In the right circumstances, I'm sure it's an absolutely fantastic beer, but just not for me, just not right now. It's not got a lot about it. It is very similar to, which I know a lot of people have had recently, the Corona. And this, if I'm being honest, probably has a little bit more body to it than that. But that's all. It's very, very similar. Not a lot to it at all. Score wise, I'm not going to finish it because I'm not enjoying it. Although I've drunk a fair bit there. Score wise, do you know what? I'm going to split it down the middle because I don't think it's necessarily fault of the beer. Like I say, in the right circumstances, it's an absolute cracking beer. I'm sure of it, that does what it's supposed to, which is quench a thirst. But for me, it's got nothing about it whatsoever. I am going to score that straight down the middle. That's going to score a 5 out of 10. That's a 5 out of 10 from Andy's Beer Reviews. Until next review. Cheers, everybody.